Okie dokie. I believe it's the time we begin. Alrighty, what's going on, everybody? This is Alex, and welcome to the Sunday. No, it's Monday. Wow, it's Tuesday. No, the Tuesday night Standard Showdown sizzle, and we're gonna be playing some Standard tonight. Obviously, we also have a big reveal of sorts tonight. It's gonna be super exciting. We'll be showing it off here in a little bit. Once we get a couple people in the room, I will reveal my big surprise to everybody. That'll be great. Yeah, we're going to be jumping into a standard league here in just a minute for some more preparation for GP Denver. And I have taken it upon myself to play the enemy. Little mono red aggro here. 14 mountains as you do. Whole bunch of 1-drops, some Chandras. And then in the sideboard we got more Chandras. And some dragons. There be dragons. Yeah. So, yeah, nothing really to say about the list. I ran it through a couple of one-off games in the free play rooms. It does exactly what you think it does. It plays cheap dudes and turns them sideways, and hopefully manages to win the game before your opponent can do anything. I can say that the hype around Hazaret and Chandra, if you did some of the Pro Tour, is on 100% correct. Absolutely insane cards. Hazaret's the real deal here. So, yeah, if you are playing in a standard event anytime soon, I definitely recommend that you've got some Tech 4 mono red aggro. I have some ideas, and I'll show this throughout the stream as we go through the night. But, yeah. I'm going to be jumping into the league here in just a minute, and yeah, If you're hanging out tonight, appreciate it. If you're watching this over on YouTube in the replay, appreciate it as well. But we're going to jump right into, let's go with this friendly standard league, because we're all friends in Magic Land. We're gonna join this league. Gonna pick up a little mono red action. Submit that bad boy in. Cards in active league are locked and cannot be traded. You got it. We'll use our play points for this one. So we are gonna jump right into it with our first round. Little mono red aggro. Let's see if I still know how to turn guys sideways. Won the die roll? Play first? Absolutely. Alright, let's look at this hand here. So we've got 2 Bomat Couriers, which is pretty good. We have a shock. We have our lands here. Oh, that's going to be kind of rough, though, because we have to pay life to get our mana online. But we do have Bomat Courier, so that's actually good. And we have On-Cop Crasher, so I'm inclined to keep this, actually. So we are going to go ahead and, yeah, keep a Rooney. Drop a little Ramanap Ruins. A card that I think Wizards might have pushed a little too hard. That's debatable, though. Bomat Courier. James in for 1. We're also going to yield to this trigger here. Basically, what this is allowing us to do, using Bomat to just refill our hand if this thing remains unchecked at any point. So we're going to see what our opponent's up to here. Swamp, probably indicating Fatal Push being held up. Thank God Thoughtseize is not in the format, because that would make me cry. Yeah, nothing to do here. Another On-Crop Crasher. And we're just going to play another Bomat Courier. And I'm expecting a Fatal Push here. So we'll see what happens here in a moment. Swing with the team. Yeah. Double activations. Yeah, so there's the Fatal Push. So we have a decision here. We can either sack it in response and take the 2 cards, but I like our hand as is, so I'm going to go ahead and hold on to it, so I'm not going to do anything. Take our licks. Not a huge deal. Now, something that myself and the rest of the guys over here at the OT News Flash were talking about, there's been a lot of black-green seen online as of late. Oh, this could be bad. To basically fight the mono-red menace. So, as predicted, kind of what I was expecting here. So, this could be rough. Let's see what we draw here. Okay, Hazard. Hazard's a really good draw here. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and ping our opponent here. Yeah, Winding Creature is such a absurd Magic card right now. The card's insane. Play a little On-Crop Crasher here. Yeah, I'm inclined to do the Exert here, just because we can follow up with another one here. Yeah. Sack the triggers up as thus. So that's not blocking this turn. Yeah. So we very well may get to a point here where we actually want to use the Bomat Courier's ability to get the cards. Jeez, another one. Okay. Okay. And Aether Hub. Yep. Ugh. Jeez. Yeah, this is not good. Yeah, drawing like a Braid here would be really good, obviously. Or a 4th land to get Hazard online. Or another Shock. That's actually not terrible. Yeah, doing all this damage without these lands here is kind of rough. Kind of rough. So kind of thinking out loud here. So I think I'm actually going to hold back here. And on my next turn, double exert and get both those blockers out of the way. Now, I am running into the issue where I could be running into Walking Ballista, which is going to be massive now. That's a thing. Yeah. Talk about putting this game out of reach here. Welcome into the chat if you're hanging out tonight. Appreciate it. Feel free to converse in the chat. If you have questions about Standard, questions about life, liberty, pursuit of happiness, and whatnot, more than happy to talk. Good times. Oh, he's just gonna, you know, nuke it right now. Okay, so that's actually... Oh man, this is rough. So, I think we are just like dead here, if I had to guess. Okay, Braid's really good here. So this is going to let us clear out some blockers. Again, like we're paying a ton of life here. Oh. To cast our spells here, just unreal. And then here, we are doing a lot of work for our opponent, which kind of sucks. Oof. Yeah, I think we're going to take, depending on what our opponent rips here, yeah, hopefully it's something major. Yeah, 4th land's pretty bad for us, or seeing them at 4th land. Yeah, so the shock plays, but I don't think we're going to last much longer in this game here. Yeah, not against 2 of these things. Yep. All right. Game 2. Yeah, so here what we want to do is just go a little bit bigger. Obviously, a lot of our creatures were or just like outclass us immediately. So things like Fulcrum Gorger just don't feel very good in this matchup. Shock Slip seems viable, I think. Bomat Courier seems pretty sketchy at best to play here. So I think I'm going to cut those as well. And I want to bring in PNLR. And then, like, our curve is just going to go insanely high now, which is kind of rough. Savage Alliance doesn't feel great. Sand Juggler feels okay here. Like, this is just pushing our curve way over the top, but it's fine. It's fine. And I think, yeah, I'm just gonna push the curve super high and just see if they can handle just the massive top end and see what happens here. This could be completely wrong as far as boarding goes, but traditionally I am not a red mage player, so yeah, we'll see what happens here. This hand, yeah, this is fine. Yeah, we have a turn 1 play. Probably gonna get hit by a Fatal Push, if I had to guess. But we shall see. It will force them to use their mana on their turn, though. So that could be good for us. Close up this ridiculous chat window. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. How do you... There we go. Okay. Yeah, you guys don't want to watch the chat. You guys want to watch magic. Okay, yeah, so Hissing Quagmire. Okay, so yeah, we got a free flip, which is great. Just yield to that. There's Hazoret. Unfortunately, can't make any plays here. We're just going to attack straight out. Probably will use the Abrade on whatever they tap out for on their turn, especially if it is Winding Constrictor. So for anybody who's like looking to play in a competitive standard here in the next couple of weeks, and wants to be able to like deal with the metagame at large, which is predominantly mono red right now, I definitely recommend like black. Green looks really good. Mono black also looks pretty good. Mono black zombies, that is. Just any deck that can contain the aggressive rush here. Definitely something I recommend. I also, the deck that I played on my Sunday stream, White Blue Monument, also feels pretty good. If you can bring cards like Sunscorched Champion and Thalia Heretic Cathar into the main board, which I'm going to be testing a version of that probably later this week. So we will see about that. Oh, all right, cool. Nothing done there. Land. Would love a land here. Love a land. But yeah, blue-white monument, I'm pretty high on right. Sand Strangler, okay, great. More cards that cannot be cast. Yeah, fortunately, as soon as we start hitting our land drops, though, we'll be in pretty good shape, I think. If we hit 2 more lands, I think we'll be in pretty good shape to win this. Okay, there's a Halo Push like I thought it would be. But yeah, so like, Thalatic Heretic Cathar, Sunscorched Champion, all very good, I think, in mono blue, or a blue, not mono blue, I want to call it mono blue devotion because it plays like it, but in blue-white monuments, or white-blue monument, Siphoner, sure. And I think the problem with that deck right now is that it just plays it goes a little bit too big. So if you cut cards like the Dust Dawn, which is a pretty big liability to be playing as many as that deck is, which is 3 of them. Come on, land. Oh my gosh, this is bad. Cards like that, and I also don't like the Metallic Rebukes right now on the main board. The counter magic is just a little bit too slow, if you ask me, so that would give you a couple extra slots for things like the extra Heretic Cathars and the Sunscorched Champions. Okay, so we just gotta keep our opponent off of everything they can possibly do right now. Really glad they didn't have Blossoming Defense there. That would have been bad. And there's the other one, of course. Of course. Oy. All right. Land, please. Land. Land. Yeah, sometimes... Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Can play our Crasher, and... I'm trying to decide if is it worth to exert it here, and I don't think that it is. Like, yeah, we're just going to attack. If they block, they block. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah! Finally got some damage on the board. Or substantial, I should say. What is this? Oh boy. Alright, we have the Abrade. That's the good news. Man, if they have a play off of the Scion, though, that's going to be gross. Yeah, so this is a great example right here of A deck that does really well against mono red right now is a deck that can just go wide. So cheap evasive creatures like Siphoner, Catacomb Sifter, which can just power out these extra blockers, just really, really good right now. It looks like, I feel. Yeah, this deck just probably tailor-made to just crush us right here. Okay, so there's another mountain. That's good. So here, I think I want to go ahead and burn out the Catacomb Sifter. Sucks that we're so far behind on lands right now. Just swinging in. No questions asked. Naturally. Oh, man. Bad Dark Confidant rocking and rolling over here. Okay, yeah, we are just getting destroyed here. Yep. All right. All right. So that was pretty bad. Yeah, that was rough. That was really rough. Okay. Yeah. I don't think there's anything else we could have done about that, but it is what it is. Alright. So, as we get ready for our second match here, I do want to go ahead and show off the surprise I had for tonight. These actually were not supposed to be here until tomorrow, actually, or Thursday, actually. But, you know, early is never bad, in my opinion. So, if you are going to GP Denver, you can get your hands on one of these bad boys right here. This is Bub the Zombie. And a good friend of mine, Rebecca, did the artwork for this. And with a little bit of finagling through Vistaprint, which is probably one of the most clumsy interfaces I've ever dealt with, I was able to put together this pretty sweet little terminalized token. So if you're playing like the God's Heroes gift deck right now, this is a great token to use for that. Yes, the zombie is kind of doing it to the logo, which is fine. And of course, you can find all of our contact information on the back of it. But yep, Eternalize, let's do it again. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, again, if you're going to be in GP Denver, come and check us out. And you can get one of these from us because I have 500 of them. And I want to get rid of all of them. So there's that. Let's play another league match and hopefully not get run over. There's over 1,000 players in this queue right now. Surely we can do this. Yeah, that game too was just so brutal to not hit land drops. I probably should have mulliganed that hand, but you know, it is what it is. And we are ready to play. Playing against LR Kiki. I would like to play first. This hand... Yeah, we can cast one more spells, so sure. Except for Chandra. So here, it's pretty easy just to play Falconwrath Gorger. Ah, wunderbar. The mirror. Had to happen at some point, right? So the race is you know, infinitely in our favor right now. So I'm happy to take the damage right here. You know. This is a race, plain and simple. Oh, I just undo. Whoops. Okay, yeah. I am known to make some pretty boneheaded moves when it comes to playing Moto here, guys. I apologize. Yeah, should have been able to get another creature in play. Okay, yeah, we should have more guys in play. Next turn. Next turn we do. Oh no, this is how I drew it up, because I'm going to block his Bomat Courier with my Bomat Courier. This is totally how it's supposed to go. Ah, yes. Ah! This is exactly how I drew it up. He might actually not attack here. Nope. Cartouche Zeal. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to blow that thing up now. 100%. Yeah, so the Cartouche of Zeal variant of this deck has been picking up in popularity here, basically to maximize on the cannot block effects, which is pretty good right now, especially if you're playing against a field full of a bunch of like black-green decks. So like this attack here, or this play here with the Cartouche is actually pretty good. That might be just the better variant of the deck if the field gets really hostile towards mono red, which thank God it looks like it has. All right. Not blocking, not doing anything, taking my damage. Take your licks. Nothing to do. Alright, did not draw a land. So I think Earthshaker Kenra is the play here. That's all I got to do. Everybody in. Big swing, 7 points of damage. Yeah, so this is actually pretty good for us. Depending on what our opponent plays next turn, like this is like just a flat out race. That card's legal in Standard? What? What the heck is going on? I did not know this thing was Standard legal. I'm pretty sure it's not. What is going on? Huh. Completely forgot. Alright, so yeah, there's a Borderland Marauder, everybody. This is really gonna bug me now. Oh, it's the welcome deck. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, alright. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so we're going to make it so that the Bomat Courier cannot block this turn. No tricks. Nothing to do. What's going on? Is that you in the chat there, Jared? Swinging with the team. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 damage. He's got to have to block something. This is good for us. This is good for us. Yep, don't care. Alright. We're doing good, we're doing good. If we can hit a land next turn, we can drop On-Crop Crasher. Again with the Borderland Marauders. Like, this is so wild. Like, this card's not Standard legal. Nobody plays it. Yeah, fortunately for us, our opponent cannot attack anymore, so we can just simply sit behind this wall of creatures. Ah, there we go. Alright. Let's put this one to bed, people. Alright. So, they're not dead. They're just pretty close. Target creature cannot block this turn. How about that one? Always yield. Good lord. So many triggers to remember. Yeah, so this is going to put our opponent about to as close as dead as possible. Yep, like I thought. Alright. To the sideboard we go. So here... What does Savage Alliance do again? Creature... no, I'm not a fan of that. So I think what I want to do here is actually cut the Chandra's and bring in Chandra's Defeat. And I think that's about it, actually. There's not a whole lot else I want to do here. PNLR is a tempting option to bring in. You know, the more removal spells that can force you can force your opponent to use on your creatures is pretty good. But I like, yeah, I just want to go as lean to the low down as possible. Have the removal. You know, Chandra's Defeat plus Shocks and Abrades is going to put us in a pretty good position. I fully expect our opponent to do the same exact thing, so we'll see what happens here. The alternate strategy, of course, being to go way over the top and bring in all the Chandras and the Glorybringers, Sand Strangler, but I'm not a big fan of going that direction, so we're just going to go like this and attempt to do that again. This hand is terrible. This hand is acceptable. It is very, very slow, unfortunately. Okay, there's a Braid on top, so... that's a tough one, actually. So we already have a piece of removal in Shock, which will clear out anything our opponent plays. What about on the bottom, actually? I think that's correct here. We're going to see where our opponent has turn one. There's like so many one drops. It's hard to believe a hand that they would keep a hand without a one drop in it at least. Ah, speak of the devil, and he shall appear. He's bringing me a present of pain. Yeah. Put your card underneath it. If we can draw like a 2-drop here, like Karizev, yeah. This is just how I drew it up, guys. I promise I'm not doing this on purpose. Wait, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't sacrifice yourself. Swing for the fences. Yeah, Karizev is actually really insane in this matchup. Just creating the extra body, having 3 toughness, and having menace just makes her a really tough creature to deal with in the mirror, which is also why I thought about bringing in PNLR, just for the same exact reason, making bodies force your opponent to use their removal where they don't want to. Alright, who wants to bet they're going to play Borderland Marauder next turn? Show of hands? Show of hands. Ah, bummer. That's not what I wanted you to see. Come on, man. Come on. Oh, no. Really? Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, I can't block right now anyway, so... Yeah, Marauder looks surprisingly decent in this deck. I like it with the cartouches on it. Doesn't seem all that bad at all. Okay, so 4 mana, that's good. Alright. Pew! Yes, I want to do... Cancel. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Always yield. Okay. Now we can shoot that down. So, since we are a little bit behind the 8-ball, I think what I'm going to do here is actually not attack. Block their Bomat Courier. I mean, it's all going to depend on whether or not they have, like, on-card capture here. And if they do, you know, it's really... Yeah, like I said. Yeah, we're going to see... I don't know if they're going to exert here. I would be surprised if they do. We're going to find out here in about 2 seconds. Yeah, that's being exerted. So, yeah, that's... Yeah, probably leaving damage on the table at that point, which is not good, but as it stands, you know, if they didn't have it, then we're in good shape. And we can just trade off our couriers, but, yeah. Take your licks. It happens. Okay, so there's another on-cup crasher for us. Same play as last time. We're going to hold back the courier, see if we can prevent him from attacking with it. Force him to have a second one. Yeah, they are... Oof. That's fun. Now if they have like another removal spell in their hand, that's pretty rough. Okay, that's fine. Fortunately, they are now empty-handed. Will they attack? I don't know. They will indeed attack. So that's fine. Do some math real quick. 3, 4... Yeah. Take out the one with more cards. Of course, they're going to second response. Draw 4. Yep. That's pretty good. For Modern, I've been playing a little bit of... Holy crap, seriously? I've been playing a lot of Eldrazi. I've been playing Blue Light Control, Jund. It's really the issue is just like whenever I have a chance to actually get down to the shop and play on Sunday nights, that's kind of my issue right now is I just don't have a lot of time to play Magic right now. So I play when I can, which isn't a lot as much as I'd like it to be. Alright, so... Control Z. That's awkward. Here she is, the Sky Pirate. No, don't do that. Get ahead of myself. Alright, we're going to see just how good Carries Up actually goes in this mirror. Let's drop that chat out. That's a lot of white space there. Yeah, so our opponent has got some interesting cards here. Built to Smash is pretty interesting. Yeah, really interesting build of this deck so far. Hammer Battlements indicates Hammer Garrison in there somewhere. Or maybe it is just for the haste effect, I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting though. See what our opponent has for us here. Built to smash copies 2 through 4. Falcon Wrathgorger. We are kind of in a stalemate here right now, which is good, I guess. Okay, alright. They're making some moves. Are we dead? I'm not sure. Maybe? Probably? The exert is pretty telling. So we'll see what happens here. Alright, we're gonna put... Alright, so if they have Built to Smash in hand... Actually, it doesn't matter. Like, we're dead either way. Yeah, we're dead either way if they have it, so we'll just, yeah. If they have it, they have it, but this saves us most damage here. Yeah, that also does it. Okay, so yeah, that was rough. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we could have done differently there. I'm going to cut one of the Hazarets. Actually, I'm going to cut both Hazarets and bring in Sand Strangler. That might be wrong. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, we're going to try this. See what we can do. Yes, I'd like to play first. Ah, what is with these terrible hands? This is acceptable. No, we are not going to mulligan to 5 cards. I don't think I want more lands. Put that on the bottom for now. Gorger goes first. Yeah, traditionally I'm just not a fan of mono red decks. I've never played a mono red deck in my life, to be completely honest. Yeah, I can't think of time I've actually ever played mono red in any kind of tournaments. So this is all new and different. Wanted to see what the other side looks like. So far, not impressed. Just not my kind of deck. Do I want to shock here? Yeah, I'm gonna shock here. Keep my board as wide as possible. What you got? What you got? Falcon Wrathgorger. Falcon Wrathgorger. No, Magma Spray. Alright, that's fine. And it's a card that I think might go up in stock a little bit more, especially with zombies being a pretty good matchup for mono red. Look at all these mountains, Alex. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, so here I think I am going to cash in. Well, we're going to see what happens first. Obviously, if they block, that's one thing. I don't think they will. I'd be surprised, honestly. No blockerinos. Alright, what you got? What you got? Blood Red. Oh, jeez. Alright, so our opponent's on a very different build of this deck. There is some madness synergy right there. If holy cow, Lightning Axe too? What's going on? What is happening? What is this life? Yeah, if you haven't guys seen it yet, the zombie token has arrived as of today. Very exciting. Very, very exciting. Yeah. Super excited to play those in Denver. Alright. Ditch this hand. Okay, that's actually a really good draw there. Sand Strangler. Very good draw. Yeah, we're gonna be punished for doing that though. Fortunately, our opponent is stalled off on lands. Hopefully, this is not on. Yeah. Ugh, crap, Crasher. Yeah, these kinds of decks are just they are not for me. But gotta show your range. So this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. Oof. Alright, so... Ooh, Shock's good. That's actually very good. Okay, so we can actually stabilize this board pretty handily. Nuke that. Yes! Mighty Sand Strangler! Look at me being smart for boarding that in. Oh, it's not impressive at all. Always yield. Yes, I want to use Sand Strangler's ability. Kill it! Alright. LR Kiki. What you got? I mean, I can't really attack right now, but it's not the point. I have a beast. We have a Hulk. I have a beast. Oh, man. What is this? Incendiary Flow, of course. Of course. I suppose one top deck deserves another. Literally top decking here. Both of us. Alright, let's hit the other one. Earthsticker Kenra. Good grief. Alright. This is just bad. Like, both of us are playing off the top of the deck. Our cards are relatively weak. Did I board out all the Chandras? I don't remember. I don't want to attack. I'm going to try and, block the vampire. Maybe eternalize this bad boy. That might be how you turn this game around. We'll see. We'll see. Nope. Reckless Bushwhacker. Alright. 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 He's going to attack. He has to. Like, there's no point not to. Yeah. Well... 6 1/2 dozen. Yeah, so it looks like our opponent's playing a pretty budgetized version of the deck. Or maybe just, just different. More like a zoo slant, if anything. Yes! We got there! Wait. Yes! Achievement unlocked. I have eternalized a creature in Standard. Excellent. I still don't think I can attack, though. Ah, thank you, sir. What I wouldn't kill for a Glorybringer right now. Yeah, attacking still seems terrible, especially if they draw another Incendiary Flow. I do believe that hits, yeah. Wait, is it player creature? Creature player, yeah. Alright. Time to turn this game around. How are we going to do it? Hey, a braid works. Actually, no. I'm not going to do anything. Exile all. Actually, we might have a different plan all of a sudden. Let's see what they do here. Nothing. We're gonna sacrifice the deserts. Ugh, so many mountains. What is going on? Yeah, we're just sitting here on our thumbs. Like, this is the most boring game of Magic ever. And of course, he's not going to do anything. I'm not going to do anything. Yes, to its own ability. Ha! That'll show him. All these mountains. Yeah, fortunately we are at a multiple of not 2 right now. So we do have the ability to not die to his own top deck deserts, at least immediately. Oof. Rough days, rough days. His hand's as bad as mine is. Earthshaker Kenra, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we do have a really okay. All right, okay, all right. So we have kind of a plan now. This is testing the waters here. Let's just see if he blinks. Oh! Yes! Okay, alright. Alright. Now we have a... We might be dead, though. He might just have the way to kill us right here. Nope. What is this? Oh, it's perfect! Yeah, he's pitching lands now? What did he pitch? Falconer the Gorger? Alright. Yeah. Blasted with the Abrade. Sunscorched Desert. Alright. Getting there. Since when did the mono red mirror become an end of attrition? Never, I tell you. Never. Alright, where's that Kenra? Double achievement unlocked! You may not block. Alright. Now, put myself in a very precarious spot. If they draw On-Crop Crasher, we just lose. But, come on, draw more lands. Draw more lands. Getting there. We're getting there. Nice. Okay, so this is actually a really interesting situation now. This is exactly lethal. Like I'm not happy about how this game's gone. So this forces them to have action now. That's fine. Okay, sure. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so there were a number of draws that could have just killed me on the spot if our opponent had actually drawn something different than some of these lands here. But now they are in pretty rough shape. Yep. Yeah, we're just gonna courier in response, pick ourselves up a card. Done some terrible. Yes! We have won the mono red mirror. Strikingly unimpressive fashion. It's not about how you win the game. It's how you play the game. Ah, yes. Well played, LR Kiki. God. Oh my gosh. So bad. Alright. Back to it again. That was only round 2. Good grief. I was like 5. This was only going to be like 3 rounds tonight, but no. Alright, let's get a good hand against Sude Kid. Or Sude Seek. This hand is totally keepable. That's double Earthshaker Kenra. Yeah. Green and white. Ah, okay. So this very well could be the hate deck against us mono red kids out here. Ooh, double Village Messenger. Cool. Yeah, so we might be looking at things like Thalia main board, Sunscorched Champion main board. Yeah, Sun's Great. Oh no, this is the Obzan token deck. Okay, I know what's going on here. Okay, this is actually a really interesting matchup here because the Onotru Priests are pretty problematic if they start getting a lot of tokens. So we'll see how well this goes. Not drawing lands is not great. Yeah, hopefully we can put enough of a clock on our opponents. Put them away before their life gain engine gets online. Fortunately, there aren't a lot of token producers below 4 mana. Start to Finish is the one that's predominantly played in this deck. Hidden Stockpile is actually insanely powerful in this deck. I played against a black-white variant of this against when I was playing Blue-White Monument, and this card is just unreal if it gets going correctly. And of course, Evolving Wilds here is going to let them do this scry thing, so that's exciting. And they're going to gain a life. Alright, here we go. Land, or Earthshaker Kenra. Yeah, I'm just going to keep playing these things. This thing needs to die. Objectively needs to die. Pre-combat. Nothing to do. Swings with the teams. Oh, actually that was wrong. Yeah, that's actually okay. Yeah, we did this correctly. Magic is hard. God, it's so bad too. Alright. Who smells Ormondale cooking? Yeah, for a while I thought Hidden Stockpile was going to be like the next coming of Thopter Sword in Modern. I was really excited to play that card in my Esper decks. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies... Wait. Okay. Non-token creature you control dies, investigates, and whenever you sacrifice a clue, gain a life. Wait, no. Make a 1/1. Holy cow. What is going on with my life? And they're probably holding up Fatal Push too. Because that's how this game works, right? Alright. This no land situation's really sucking right now. Just objectively terrible. Place your bets now which one dies. Left to the right, left to the right, left to the right. Step on up, step on up. And watch one of my creatures die. No? Hey, alright. Sometimes you're wrong. Alright, what does this card do again? Alright. Nothing that's getting him life. Oh no! That's not what I wanted to see. Alright, alright, alright. So it's not really doing anything right now, so that's good? No, what is this? What did he sacrifice? Oh, okay, okay. Alright, okay, okay. Alright. Yes. This is all very cute. Sude kiss kidsi kikti? Sude kid I'm gonna stop now. We're just gonna stop. Yes, yes, yes. This is all very impressive. What is it? He does it twice? Oh no! This deck's actually really insane. Why can't we draw land? Okay, so we can get in... okay, let me do some math real quick. So these shocks are actually really valuable right now. Alright. Whenever you sacrifice a... Oh my gosh, this is actually just absurd what this deck is capable of doing here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How has it come to this? Yeah, so what he's going to do here, he's going to sacrifice that clue, get a dude. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies. This is all very impressive. Alright, let's see how he blocks. Like, I'm gonna try and just wipe his board here. What's this Balm for? Balm's for 4. Alright, as expected, as expected. So we get in for 1. Finish that thing off. This is really bad. This is probably the embalm on that thing. God, he's got both in the graveyard too. Jeez. Is he playing another one? Yeah? Yeah? Gets a soldier. Oh my gosh. Holy... Okay, yeah, this is terrible. This is just terrible. Yeah, okay. Alright. So, fortunately, Savage Alliance does a number on this deck. Pia, you make Thopters that fly. Wait. Let's see here. These Kenras seem really bad. Most of this deck just seems bad against this token deck. This is so rough. Like, Hazard doesn't seem terrible if you can get her online. Oy vey. Yeah, we're gonna go like this and just like rely on the Glorybringers to like close the game out and see if Savage Alliance can do what it needs to do in this game. Yes, we're playing first. Can I get a decent hand? This is acceptable. Place your bets now, though. We don't draw a third land. Tech plays 24 land, and we're not drawing any past 2. Oh, boy. Our opponent seems to have gone away from the AFK. Yeah, so let's examine what happened that last game. Mysteries plus Hidden Stockpile is just absurdly crazy. So that's a thing. So yeah, going back to, again, I'm going to keep going back to Blue White Monument all night here. Yeah, would be insanely good against a deck like this that is relying on a couple of... Jeez, are you kidding me? Yeah, Blister Pot too, of course, because tokens, why not? I think I saw this deck on SCG on Star City Games this morning. I think I've seen this, yeah. But yeah, playing things like Thalia, Heretic Cathar, just makes all of their lands come into play tapped, all their creatures come into play tapped. Like, that's probably going to be the deck that I move to moving forward for Standard here, just for GP Denver. Like, the deck's just so, it just feels so good, and it's easily tunable. There might be a deck, like, I think there might be like a green-white aggressive deck that can play, you know, really wide to the board, can still play things like Monuments, and gets to play, you know, Heron Grace Champion, Glory Bound Initiate, things like that. You know, just to make life gain just be a real big thing. Again with this thing. All right, we're going to braid it though. We're going to kill it. I'm going to nuke it. I would just love to draw a land. Just love to draw a land. Come on, Sudeki CD. Just trying to kill the priest. That's all I'm trying to do. Yeah, so we're going to see how good Karizev's actually is here. And we're going to see Ragavan, yeah. The mighty monkey. That's a decent clock. I was like, that's an incredibly powerful clock right there. It's no Geist Sancraft, obviously, but, you know. What is this? Ha! If one was good. Oh, come on. This is just bad. Like, just all around. Not drawing any mana. Oh my gosh, what is going on right now? I can't even right now. This is just... Oh man. Sometimes this happens. Yes, Pandora, we are still listening. Well, if you come to hang out with me tonight and watch, appreciate it. We are We are seeing the backlash of the PT meta here. I think that's objectively just the best way to describe this right now. Now it's going to throw away attack. Yeah. This is a PT reaction, and we are suffering for it. Servo Expedition. Sure. Yep. Alright, if we don't hit land here, we are just... Yeah, there's just no chance of us winning this game. Yep. Maybe it's too early to call it, but I do think mono red has been trounced. Yeah. Oh, this is rough, guys. I should probably update our... We are currently 1 and 2 playing bad mono red. Yeah, if you guys came to find out if mono red is dead or not, I can wholly guarantee that that is true. But we're gonna play it out. Oh, if you haven't seen him again, break him out again. Zombie tokens. Cool stuff, right? All right. Would love to play first. This hand is good. Yeah, keep. And it's not like we're keeping bad. Well, you could say that those 2-land hands I've been keeping just have not paid out, but with this deck, like, you just don't want to keep a bunch of lands, right? Yeah, so maybe we just are just not keeping the right hands. But this hand is okay. So, is this the mirror? Probably. Yep. That was aggressive. Well, at this rate, we're going to get Hazard online. First blood has been drawn. Little courier bringing you a present. Oh no, this is Red Green Pummeler? Yeah, the Servant Conduit. Okay, yeah, this is something completely... Yeah, this is Red Green Energy, I think. Possibly Teamer Energy? Didn't see that coming. I think we're just going to nuke this thing right now. Play another land. Swing at everything. Yeah, if this is Teamer Energy, this is another deck that I think is actually pretty decent against mono red right now. Things like Rogue Refiner just brick wall our entire deck, draws you a card, gains some energy, and then once you start like deploying like Bristling Hydra and Glorybringer, just like game over right there. Okay, yeah, this is definitely Teamer Energy here. Definitely Teamer Energy. I would not be surprised to see Rogue Refiner come down here. Not surprised at all. Or a Braid, that's fine. Make them waste their mana on their turn. That's fine. So, upside here, Hazard comes down next turn and will be online. That is good. Yes. Almighty God. Yeah, fortunately Hazaret does a real good job against a lot of decks like this. Just completely eats a lot of things. What is this? Some paltry creature to get in the way of Hazaret? Oh. See, then flavor-wise, this match is already over because Ronus dies. Hazaret is the only god that survives Nicobolas' return. Triumphant return. Oh, look, another one. So this is actually, we're in really good shape here. Basically what we're going to be able to do here now is instep, use Hazaret, chuck the second Hazaret, discard our hand, or basically just draw 3 cards effectively. Actually, we'll see about that. They might have something here that prevents us from having action. Like if this is Glorybringer, we could be a little busted up, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, fortunately Hazaret just puts them on a clock that they might not be able to handle here. So that's definitely something. Yep, that's fine. They might just be... Okay, so... whenever it attacks... Whoa. Alright. Okay, so I think our plan is to now burn them out with Hazaret. That is my game plan. Yeah. And then here... draws 3 cards. Okay. So that's good we got this out of the way to begin with. That's really good. Oh! I thought they were in their... Whoops. I can't tell what turn we're at. That's fine. Nothing huge. Nothing major. We're not dead. Our opponent is just dead, though, so that's actually really good. Yeah. There's 2 damage. And 2 damage. Yep. So, minor misplay there. I didn't realize that we were actually not in his instep like I thought we were. So, that's fine. Okay. So, I don't think Chandra's would last long here. So, Glorybringer, definitely good. I think this is just red-green energy after seeing their deck, seeing Pummeler to come out. Yeah. So that actually makes me think that Chandra's Defeat's actually pretty good here, and we could probably cut a pair of Shocks because they really don't handle anything more than... Actually, that might be bad. Kenra seems really underwhelming here, but it's, well, yeah, let's go 2 Shocks. Yeah, Chandra's Defeat just takes out the Lothnute Hellion, takes out the Doorbuster. Yeah, so that should be good. Should be good. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Playing a little mono red action here. Alright. We've seen hands like this before. Oh man, that just sucks so much. So much. What do they have on 1? Oh, yeah, nothing to do. Land? Yeah, alright. Alright. Let's see what happens there. If he wrecks us with a shock again. No? Nothing? Alright, cool. Won't hear me complaining. Yep, that is fine. Energy is such a cool mechanic. Like it just objectively changes the way the game has been played. It's really interesting to create a whole other resource for players to deactivate. Like it's so weird though, but it's good. Okay, so we do need to be careful here. Fortunately, this is an electrostatic pummeler, which can just kill us out of nowhere with the right combination of cards. So hopefully we can survive a little bit longer. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Okay. +1/+1. Yeah. Bye, Kari. Not blocking here. They're happy to attack, though. Yeah, fortunately, Voltaic Brawler does not generate its own energy, which would just be absurd. So glad that it doesn't. Alright, there's Shock. That's actually a really interesting draw. So decks like this will have Blossoming Events in them, so I'm going to use this proactively now. And then drop Kenra. So obviously we're losing the cannot block effect, but most of the creatures in this deck are bigger than Earthshaker Kenra, at least before it internalizes. So there's really no point in actually using that. So I'm happy to give up that advantage, and then we can follow up next turn with On-Crop Crasher and hopefully get in for some damage next turn. Yeah, so that'll put... Yeah, so we're in relatively good position here. Sweltering Suns is a card we need to be wary of course. Card is surprisingly good right now. Let's see what we get here. Would love to cast this Glorybringer. Just love to cast it. So, yeah. Just like I was saying. We want to exert. So that was good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, fortunately our opponent being sold on mana is actually very good for us right now. Okay, that kind of sucks. Yeah. Also, fortunately, our opponent can only put 1 counter on it right now. So we're actually... winning this race pretty handily, actually. Oh, yeah. Self-generating. That's fine. Alright, so we are super close to Glorybringer now. That's really good. Yeah. Attack with everybody. Second main phase, drop the Gorger. Literally no Madness energy in this deck. Completely irrelevant. Which is fine. Alright. So here our opponent on 3, yeah, they're kind of being forced to attack here. I don't think we can die, so I'm going to elect to not block. They can put... deals damage to a player, so they can put 2 counters on it if they wanted to. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. Yeah, so this is indicating they either have removal in their hand. I don't think we can be, we're dead here. I mean, we're at 11, 10, 9. Yeah, yeah, unless I'm just not thinking of something. Yeah, so they obviously have another card here, another creature. Probably another Long Tusk Cub, or yeah, they definitely have removal now. It's gotta be removal. Hey, there's Azaret. All right. Ha! Huzzah! We are 2-2. Thank God. With not terrible mono red. Yeah. All right, so that was match 4 right there. Yeah, so I would like to pick up one more win tonight for a positive record. Finish the night on a high note, as it were. Yeah, so thanks for coming out and watching tonight, guys. If you're in the chat, appreciate it. If you're watching this over on YouTube, appreciate it as well. Definitely check us out every week over on MTG Cast. We'll have an episode going live this week. They'll go to YouTube first, which you can see the link up in the description for the channel. Check us out on Twitter, EOT Newsflash, and check out This Hand is Trash. Sean at Busted Sleeves, Steven at S. Spellpierce. This is better than nothing. Yeah, we have a lot of fun recording the show every week. I'm at Courier, sure. Yeah, I think I need to keep that. Yeah, a lot of fun. Going to talk about, just testing results so far, what we think of the metagame, PT results, mono red being mono red. It's gonna be a fun episode, so definitely come and check it out. That's going to be up on YouTube Thursday night, and the audio version will go live on MTG Cast the following Friday. So if you're more audibly inclined than you are visually, that's okay. All right, Canyon Slow. Okay, so this is one of 2 decks, and I played against this on Sunday. This could potentially be Red-Black Control, which plays a lot of removal and also features Reality Smasher, Thought Not Seer, and Matter Reshaper as its sort of, threats. And Glorybringer's in there. Tons and tons of removal. So we're going to need to make sure that we finish off this super quick, because we will get just flat out outclassed by our opponent's creatures here in the next couple, if this game goes long. Or not. This might be Mardu Vehicles. Yeah, as we were talking about on the show last week, if you got a chance to listen to that, this is something we talked about, being able to identify your opponent's decks well within the first couple of turns, I think is super important. All right, so yeah, I think we're just gonna hold up all of our removal. Yeah, they're doing something here. A braid, that's fine. I think I might have gone for the Bomac Courier just because it represents a pretty significant amount of damage output and card advantage over the long game. Obviously, it doesn't, the clock is irrelevant right now. 15 turns later, our opponent's staggered to the ground after being pestered by a small bug. Okay, yeah, so here's Thalia. Yeah, so like I was talking about, creatures and non-basic lands your opponents control interplay tapped. Really, really good in the meta right now, I think. So this is a card that I would definitely recommend playing in blue-white monuments. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and bust this right now. Oh, Hunkar Pressure, that's really good. Yeah, so hopefully we can get to a position where Bomac Courier can net us cards, and if that means burning out our opponent's creatures or burning their life total with the shock, I can see that. I can see the case being made for that. So they're hitting land drops. Good for them. What do they have here? A Braid. Okay, so that kind of sucks. Heart of Kiran. Okay. So here, yeah, I think I'm gonna wait. So our opponent is at a virtual 8, 7, 6. Yeah, so kind of the plan here is going to be to let them resolve whatever creature they have, and then abrade the Heart of Kiran if they go for the crew. Yeah. And then just hope to draw enough threats to win out the game. Okay, so Scrap Heap Strangers, Scrap Heap. Oh my gosh, Scrap Heap Scrounger. My gosh, Magic names are hard. So here, yeah, we abrade. Yeah, Scrounger can't even block, so that's good. Oh, okay, there's Hazoret. So during our Sunday night stream, Spellcaller showed up for us every single time we needed it, and so far Hazoret has done the same, and I'm quite happy. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, if our opponent didn't have that, they were just dead. Yeah, so I think we are in pretty good shape. Actually, yeah, our opponent's just dead, actually. So all we need to do is untap, shock them, and then discard whatever card we draw with Hazoret, and that's going to be the game. So mono red's not bad, guys. When it's good, I guess. Yeah, Veteran Motors was actually a pretty interesting card here. Very powerful. Hopefully with Ixalan showing off some pretty wacky tribes, we get to see a couple more interesting tribal elements, and maybe even get to see dwarfs be a thing. We'll see what happens, though. Alright, there's Scrounger again. Alright, they are out of cards, and our opponent is dead. Yeah, so just like I was mentioning... Okay, so they're going to attack. Okay, so we can just... A few different ways to win here. Or we can do it like that. Like I said, it's just so many different ways just to be able to beat our opponent right here. Actually, I misspoke. Yeah. Fortunately, our opponent's still dead. My inability to remember how cards work. Yeah. So yeah, okay. Just like I drew it up. So here... how do I want to do this? I think... I want to try Sand Strangler again. Cut the Chandras, that might be wrong. I'm not sure, actually. Pia Nalar is interesting to bring in. I still like Crasher. Like, I just want to be as fast as possible. Just have as dense a deck as possible for removal. So yeah, we're going to go this direction. This is our last game of the night, so I appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out with me tonight. Once again, the tokens have arrived. This is Bub the Zombie. Super excited to be able to give those out at GP Denver, so if you're going to that, come and find us and hang out. We're on the draw. This hand is good. Yeah, if you see us at the tournaments, come and talk to us. If you play against us, come and, you know, say hello. Get a token. It'd be great. Alright, so here... Actually, I think I'm going to go with Gorger here. Because if they have the Fatal Push, I'd like to keep the Bomat Courier around, if possible. Just in case we do need the card draw. Which we might. Having a Braden hand's really good too. Okay, so our opponent has nothing. That's interesting. Probably since they have a lot of removal in hand, I've had to guess. So we're going to deploy Courier first. Yeah, so they do have a Braid. Okay, that's fine. Our opponent is really just like haphazard on their removal here. I'm not sure if I would have done that. Yeah. Obviously, keeping mono red creatures under control is the key to beating them. I just don't know. Maybe. So our opponent is, you know, clearly kind of taking the defensive route here. So we'll see kind of how they progress through this game. Ah! Great! Huh. Okay. Wait. I want to... I really hope I don't mess this up. Yes, yes, I want to redirect to Gideon of the Trials. Oh my god, yes. Yes, 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 a million times yes. Yeah, when you never play any standard on Moto, knowing how to make things actually work is super important. And I have utterly botched some turns because of not knowing how to do it. Okay, so you go after Gideon, and you go after Cisalis? Sure. Yeah, get Gideon off the board ASAP. Yeah. And obviously attacking with Bomat Courier to get the card. Super important. Fatal Push. Okay, that's fine. Let's hit a land. Or a Gorger. That's fine. Actually, we're going to attack first. So our opponent has clearly kept a very reactive hand. Yeah, here comes another removal spell. Probably Harness Lightning. Or that. Yeah, very heavy removal hand. Which is, you know, not great for us. Yeah, we only have so many threats. There's another land. Well, let's see if it connects. Cool. Let's go ahead and drop our Gorger. Yeah, for a deck that plays 24 lands, this is a little obscene if you ask me, as far as just not drawing any land past 2. Let's see what they have here. Probably another Gideon. Oh no, Fumigate. Great. Alright. Alright. Yeah, we are... Our opponent has shifted completely to a control deck and has just got all the answers. Fortunately, drawing lands. Sorry about that. Back to the game. Yeah, I think if this goes to game 3, Chandra will come back in if this is their game plan to go more control heavy. 3-bit Inspector. I imagine they'll crack the clue this turn. Yeah. Maybe. There's that promo Aether. Those are pretty. What is this? Nope, that's Chandra. Okay, alright. I clicked a -3 on, yep. Okay. So that's actually good for us. That lets our Earthshaker Kenra get in and take out Chandra here. More mountains are always good. All right. Let's see who's got the better top decks now. Yeah, Braid is good when it's creature targeting, but beyond that, not much else. Okay, we could be in trouble. Would not be surprised if this exerts just to clear the board. Or not. Okay, so yeah, I hate to do it like this, but do what you gotta do. And I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and attack. Prompt the trade due to the potential to eternalize the Kenner at some point. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, at this point in the game, though, our opponent's cards are just pound for pound better than ours. Yeah, like this is just disaster. Yeah. Wouldn't be surprised if that... Yeah, they're just going to go after our face now. This is really not good. Like, we need to find something pretty substantial here. Desert's not it. At least we can keep the Chandra somewhat under control here. And now we can... Okay, so we're not out of the woods by any stretch of the imagination, but well, we'll see. You know, obviously, happy going through Chandra is exactly what our opponent wants us to do right now to keep it under control. But we'll see what happens now. Vantage enters the exiled zone, takes another 2. Yeah, just being down on cards, board advantage, board presence. We're going to need some pretty good draws to get ourselves out of this. Opponent hits another land. They've got something here. Nope, maybe not. Alright, let's get a good draw. Let's get a Hazoret. Alright. Flipping our guys always good. Falkenrath Gorger, okay. So let's see here. Okay, yeah, we're going to game 3. Just too much removal force to deal with. Just really difficult to fight against all that. So Sand Strangler, probably not the best idea here. Chandra definitely coming back in. The Shock's pretty underwhelming. Knowing that they have Glorybringer now is good to have Chandra's defeat, obviously. Because it can deal extra damage to Chandra. Take out the Glorybringer. I want Chandra. And we're going to run it like this. And cross our fingers. Definitely playing first. Let's get a good hand here. It's again like these 2-land hands that look just perfectly reasonable, but we know it's in our deck. So I mean, I'm gonna keeping these hands. There's no reason we should not keep a hand like this that we can play all but one of our spells off 2 lands. Like there's no reason you should not keep this hand. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Good grief, just ping him already. So this is it. This is the last game of the night. Appreciate everybody who's joined in, watching over on Twitch, on YouTube. Certainly means a lot. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe to the Twitch channel. Get notifications for when we go live. Follow us on Facebook, EOT Newsflash. Follow us on Twitter at EOT Newsflash. Send all of your love, hate, and respect to eotnewsflash@gmail.com. Find us over on the MTG cast at EOT Newsflash. And also look for us over on YouTube, EOT Newsflash as well. You'd think it was our name or something. Alright, let's see here. Everybody. Oh, no, don't concede, don't concede. Wow. Refuse to have that happen. Alright, so no fatal push, that was good. Let's see what our opponent has here. Probably, yeah, there's a braid. That's fine. How about a land? Or not. All right. Let's see if we can get past our opponent playing something ridiculous this turn. Something I can kill? Hey, we can kill that. Or... Okay, there's a land. Okay, that's good. Land is good. So... Alright. What we want to do here is... We're not going to abrade... Oh, stupid Alex. Yeah, I just goofed up there. Yeah, that was really dumb. Oh, blasted. Okay, yeah, I just clicked on my attack step. Yeah, that's me being moto bad. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Shake it off and recover. So what we can do here is if they play a creature, we're going to take the hit off Aether Harvester, which is not great. But yeah, we just missed it on free damage, that's all. Bummer, dude. Whenever it crews that vehicle, jeez. Yeah, alright. Just time to recoup, that's all. That's all we gotta do. Yeah, our opponent should be at... Yeah, so here's the crew. Yeah, goofed up there. Should have not played Crasher. Yep. Gains the lifelink. Back to 18. Lesson learned, kids. Don't click through your attack step. Alright, that's fine. Okay, drawing Mountain was really good there. Alright, so that's going to let us... Okay. Declare attackers. Attack with everything. Oh, that's so bad. So bad. Alright. Yes. Nothing to do. Okay. Yeah, they should be... Yeah, this should be a 9. Alright, so they're just drawing lands. Let's see what they do here. If they go for this Harvester, like, we're just going to destroy it immediately. Like, just that simple. Or they can play Chandra. That's fine, too. Now, if they minus... Okay, yeah. If they've got Fatal Push here, too, to follow that up, well, it doesn't really matter. That would have been pretty rough, though. Yeah, just, yeah, right there. Brutal. Alright, fortunately, we're not in bad position here. We're going to see what they do. Okay, so now we braid. Oh yeah, flips back over. Okay. Not a big deal, not a big deal. Still in good shape. We are going to attack and exert, and this is going to attack Chandra. Oh yeah, that thing. It's only one target. Not bad position. Yeah, hopefully we're just not like just dead to a Glorybringer here, Gideon, or another Chandra. You know, as you do. Would love to draw Chandra's defeat here and just nuke it. Okay, so they're going up. That's okay. So they've got something in their hand they want to cast as well. That's pretty clear. Yeesh. What is this? Yep. Okay. Okay, Bowman Courier is interesting. Yeah, so like here, it's like I'm just all in on the attack. Like I've got to get our opponent dead as fast as possible. Make the trade. Don't care. Now, I'm deciding whether I want to use Bomat Kerr's ability to flip or to draw the card. Depending on what my opponent plays here will greatly impact the decision. Ugh, jeez. All right. Yeah, we'll wait to see what he pluses on the Gideon. Yep. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Oh man, this is getting bad. A braid off the top that doesn't do anything. Oh, it really doesn't do anything. Okay, yeah, we're just dead. Wow. Well, there you have it, guys. That was not good. Final record, 2-3. Just really showing off what has happened to the metagame in the days since we have had the Pro Tour. The format has just reacted so hostily against the deck. We saw, round one against Black Green Energy with just their creatures just getting much bigger than ours, and even before we could even deal with them. The Mono Red Mirror, literally a toss-up. That game against Mardu literally just came down to their Planeswalkers. We just can't beat those. Played against that token deck, which would just gain 1,000,000 life. And what else did we play against tonight? I forget all of a sudden, but yeah, like that's just really clear indication of the format really reacting strongly to what happened at the Pro Tour. We saw 6 mono red decks make the top 8, which is it happens every once in a while. It's not common, especially with a full 8 sets in the standard, but it is what it is. So yeah, this has been an example of what not to do in standard. So yeah. If thanks for joining me though tonight, guys. I really have enjoyed playing some mono red. This will not be happening again. I guarantee that. Again, the zombie tokens have arrived. So if you want to get a token of Bub the Zombie, let me know on Twitter at EOT Newsflash, or you can find me and the rest of the team at GP Denver. And if you're not going to get to GP Denver, if you live in the DFW area, you can let me know also, get on Twitter, and I will make sure that some tokens come home with the rest of the team, and you can get those from them. Absolutely free. I've got like 500 of these things, so, happy to get rid of them. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this, definitely don't forget to follow the channel here, twitch.tv EOT Newsflash. Find us over on Facebook at EOT Newsflash. Check us out over on YouTube, where you can find the replays of this and all the other streams I've done so far, and all the streams I'll ever do. As well as all of the video episodes for the podcast. And if you are more inclined to listen to the podcast, you can hear those every Friday on MTG Cast. Those go live the day after. So I appreciate everybody watching tonight. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. Don't play mono red, or at least don't play like I did. But not drawing any lands, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah, this has been great, guys. I'll have another deck to play probably later this week. As we get closer to GP Denver, probably going to have an improved version of Blue White Monument, so check out that. And if you have a deck idea for me to play, definitely shoot that to me as well. Keep the ticket value on Moto under 225. Currently my mana trader's limit is that, so as long as it's under that on Moto, I can play just about every deck that is under that value, even some modern decks if that was to be the case. If you are interested in checking out mana traders, let me know as well. I can get you in touch with either Steven or Sean. They both have promo codes to get you a 10% discount off on your first month, I believe. And basically all it is, it allows you to pay a flat nominal fee, how much you want to invest into it, and you can play pretty much whatever you want, whenever you want. I'm paying about $30 a month right now to just play all the Moto that I want, all the standard that I want. So it's a really cool deal, and I highly encourage if you want to get better competitive Magic but don't have all the time to get down to the card shop, this is a great alternative to really get some good games in there. So, that being said, Thank you so much for watching tonight. This has been fun. I'm Alex. This has been the EOT Newsflash Tuesday night super standard stream. Nonsense. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll check you guys out later this week.